Hello, everyone. Welcome on back to Alma, Missouri. So, firstly, I do want to mention I did fix or figure out the way to fix this trailer. I am gonna buy a diesel tank. One of the first things to do. I also got all of the popcorn loaded up to sell. So, anyways, what I learned is if you have the cover on, it seems to work. It seems to actually show the crop. So I'm just gonna buy the cover. I went into just a test. I was like, I'm just gonna try and just throw the cover on just to see if that fixes it. Immediately fixed it. There must just be a little bug with that. Yeah, well, let's get that turned off there, and we will buy a diesel tank. I haven't really... I looked at them, and, I mean, you kind of get what you get. There's nothing, like, special about any which one. So I'm just going to kind of go with one of the cheaper options. So I would say something like this. Nice and small. We can kind of put it... where should we put it? I don't want it too much in the way. I think honestly right here probably does make sense. We'll put it like right on this corner. Let's plop that right there. I did say I was going to do that, and we'll buy some diesel. We'll get that tank filled up. I didn't find any that were what I wanted, where I could just fill it up and only take the money for what I want to buy. We'll buy 1,000 liters for now. I know they exist. I'm pretty sure I had one on like Edgewater, like way back when. It's been a while now. I'm going to back this up a little bit into here. We'll get the maintenance raised up. Then we can get this put back into the field once I get it filled up for diesel. Repair the header, and we'll repair the combine. We spent a lot of money on repairing so far. I'm sure the other header needs to be repaired as well. That one probably needs it more than the corn header. Make sure I'm getting nice and close. There we go. Yeah, I have all the popcorn loaded up at the popcorn factory. It's not like the greatest price, but I don't foresee it getting any higher. This seems to be about the highest I've seen so far. So it's just what I'm going to sell it at. It says the highest price is supposed to be February. It's a little bit lower than what it technical max is. It's like 150 less. It's still pretty dang good though. I may think about bringing more corn down to the corn dryer, getting the corn dryer up and going again. Then we can get some more being put into the popcorn factory. So otherwise, my other option is obviously corn flour, which is going to be a lot of corn here. So I don't know if I want to put all through there, through the flour mill. And plus, I mean, I can put it through the corn dryer, then into the flour mill. It's like a finer corn, I think is what it's called, or something like that. Fine corn flour. I might be wrong with that name, but something like that. I might take the pull behind trailer down there. We would probably need to get propane then. I am sure it does not have any propane in there anymore. I'm kind of excited to actually put some grain into this, just so everybody can see. Like, as far as I know, it fixed it in my one quick little test. And I have more mods active and everything in that one than I do here. So it's definitely not a, wouldn't be a conflict then. So I have several like test maps where I kind of just test things out. Every single mod I have downloaded is active in those, even ones I've never used. So there's a lot of mods. It always takes a really long time to load them. But, you know, sometimes when you're testing things, it's nice to have. Nice to have the options. I suppose I could get this set up. You have a worker start on it. Honestly, this needs a maintenance raise too. I see the maintenance gauge is a little low here. I think things have kind of been neglected a little bit. For quite some time, we really didn't have much money, so kind of just did what we could with what we had, and there we go. Alright, so the diner restaurant is right back here. This will be like $200,000, somewhere in there. We'll be sitting very, very, very good at once again. Oh. Well over 200,000. We got the environmental in there, so it'll be like, what, 222,000? Taking a guess there. Taking a guess. Well, I'm gonna rush back and I'll pick up the trailer with this tractor and we can get it filled up with corn. The heck is that driver doing? We'll get it filled up with some corn. We'll get it brought down here. We can rent the corn dryer once again. Alright, first load of the corn is going in. I do want to show, obviously it's showing this time. The corn is actually showing into the trailer, so it literally is just the cover. So if you have this mod and you can't get it to show, just add the cover. It works. I must have just added it for some reason in like Sri Lanka and stuff, and that's why I never had an issue with it. Okay, I was about to say, where the heck are they going? But I normally do have covers on a lot of my trailers, to be fair. So I think I must have just, you know, added it to add it and didn't even think about it later. Oh, worker C is nearly full. I'll have to head over there here shortly. Ooh, actually, they're going the right way. They're going the right way. Let's just turn them off, because otherwise they would easily finish this. Get this unloaded. You know, it just dawned on me that we now have $500,000. Like, it's just kind of crazy to me. It really is. Because for how long we didn't have any money. We basically took the 100,000 we started with and just, we got it pretty low at times. But it's crazy just how, obviously, within time you get a lot of money and nice upgrades, and just, it takes time. We also had no money because we had to put a lot of money into our fields to get them to a good point. They might finish the bit they can do. Alright, so let's go and lease, or do we want to buy it? I think it's best if we lease it. Yeah, we don't have propane. I was hoping, but honestly, it's probably cheaper for us to just lease the productions. Like, just thinking long term here, we're probably not going to go long enough where, spending the $100,000 would make sense. Because when you go to sell it, you're going to get like half that. If that. So it kind of just, $1,000 a day ain't that bad. It sucks to see every morning when you see that big minus, but it's not nearly as bad as owning all of these productions. I wouldn't mind owning the ketchup one, just because I don't know which one G is. I would assume it's not the harvester. Just because that's something that's probably going to be going on for the long term. We're just basically filling up the greenhouses. The tomatoes go over there, and it makes ketchup. And we make thousands and thousands of dollars from it. Easy money. Alright, I'll just leave that there. I brought the rest of the corn that we had in the silos down. Now we do need this. Well, empty first, so we'll have to empty this on the greenhouses. I would assume one will take the whole thing. Yep. Then we gotta go rush down, we'll buy some propane, get that filled up, then when the corn dryer will actually be running. And then we'll probably hop into the case. We can do some spraying, we'll finish that up. There isn't too much to go for the harvest now. I've been hopping over, getting it emptied whenever it pops up saying it's almost full. So it's not too much now. It is on the smaller part of the field, so it doesn't take too long anymore to finish a strip. Alright, so the propane is just up here. We'll make sure and get closest to the propane so we actually fill up that. I believe... No, that's the dump spot. Propane is up here, actually. There we go. It was somewhere in this general area. I know that. I knew there wasn't an icon for it. $8,000. For the time being, I'll just have it like automatically move over to the popcorn factory. And then eventually it may just get left into here and moved to either the grain mill or something. Yeah, it's over here. Let's get this. Okay, it's already activated. I guess it must just be activated by default. There we go. It should automatically be moving over here. At least for the time being, we'll have that do that. Well, first I need to get this brought up closer to the actual harvester. I haven't really touched it since. I've just been taking off the worker. Yeah, as you can see, there's still corn in the trailer, so that's good to see. Yeah, not too much left. There is a handful of strips. So let's go over here. Take over for some spraying. I think it's mainly just the edges, right? I'll probably take a quick glance at the map just to verify that I'm going to be looking at the right area here. I'm pretty sure it's just the edge. Yeah, it's just the edges. It did the larger chunks, the long strips, which is a huge help for us, you know. Can't really complain. Cannot really complain. Well, I think what I'll do, I'll probably start with time lapse. We can get this going. We can probably finish all the spraying, and maybe get into doing some of the corn harvest ourselves too. So I will talk to everyone once the time lapse is done. We're just about done for the spring. The very, very last strip, and I think the harvester actually finished that without having issues. Kind of surprising. I figured as it started really getting more narrow there, it would, skip something or think it was done and it wasn't, but it looks like it actually made it all the way. Kind of impressed. Kind of impressed. I will just park this here, that way. Yeah, it got that perfect. Wow. Wow. Not that often I'm impressed with the worker. So I gotta give them some credit when they actually do something good. We'll get this unloaded, and then honestly the harvester can dang near go into storage for another probably 2 months. Because the outfield would be next, and that's still a couple months away. I think as soon as that is ready, we'll probably buy the cows. And then, we'll have the cows for a month. And, well, we kind of get them situated in there, get them some food. It won't be the best food for them. The alfalfa hay is not the best. But I really only need the manure from them. I don't really need much else. We do need to get the manure pit, too. I'm not sure where I'm going to place that yet. Maybe on the other side? Might not be a bad place. They're like tucked up in here or over there. Granted, there's that path down to the slurry pit down there. But well, we'll find a place. We'll find a place. Maybe the first time this thing's going back into storage in quite some time. Thing almost never leaves. Or never leaves the outside. And let's see, 53 or 53 and 43,000 liters here. Not too bad, not too bad. We'll just put this probably, put it into the silo for now. And I think the corn dryer will be fine for a little bit, so we can kind of make a run down whenever we get a chance. Really, I could just actually cover this and just leave it in the yard for now. Whenever we get a chance, we can bring it down and get into the dryer. I think that is about everything for today, though. So thank you, everyone, for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Hope to see you in the next video. Bye.